Hello and welcome. This is ShaddaShk, and I will be taking you guys through Migraine Buddy. It is an app that I found really useful as a person who's suffered and still kind of suffers from migraines. I found this really helpful in pinning down some of my triggers, and it really helped me to get them under control to where instead of 2 to 3 migraines a week, I was only having it like 2, 3, 4 times a month instead, and it still was, I was still having them and stuff, but it was a great improvement. So I'm just going to show you how it is to start it up without a login and just go from there. So this is usually your start, and it's just going to give you a little bit of explanation for some of these things. So all right, and I believe I have an account here, so let me just get it going already, okay? Right, what region am I in? So I am going to be in North America. Woohoo! We're in North America. I'm not sure it's good to boast about how fast you're growing in North America, because that means so many people have been using this, but okay. All right, so you've got your reports. If you've been using this, it'll tell you your duration, how much is going on, if you use medication, where your locations have been. Me is just a real quick, how long have you been migraine free, and if you need to record an attack, your current weather. This is very helpful if you don't realize it, at least for me. The barometric pressure for when a storm was coming, when it would rise and drop rapidly, that did affect me. Set medication. You can go if you go to do doctor's visits and stuff. We didn't want that. We've also got buddies here, and you can join in and talk with these different people. I'll say it later right now. Yeah. So you can join into your local group. If you have a big enough, group in the area, you can join in with your local group. You can talk with individual people. I know my sister actually got Migraine Buddy, even though she doesn't get migraines, because she would get an alert from this app saying I had a migraine, and then she could use it to talk to me and check in with me and see how bad it was, what my pain level was, and stuff like that. So like if you're like some of these people where you get really bad migraines, they get really painful and you can't really talk, you can, if you can at least set the pain level and you've got a couple people who are buddies to you, they'll know what's going on there. All right, let me just see. Let's see. If you want to record an attack, you've got, hey, it just started now. Or like sometimes I wouldn't realize I had a migraine until an hour ago, kind of thing. Oh, I think it started an hour. So you don't even have to put in when it ended, as you can see, not yet. You have your attacks. If you don't know it's a migraine, you're like, I don't know, it feels like one, I don't know, you can do that. You can even include maybe a different type of headache or migraine that has been affecting you regularly. So I'm just going to go ahead and say next. You can record your pain level here. So just, the usual 1 through 10. I'm going to select 0 because I'm not in pain. You can record where it was. Was it on your back? Was it, on your tooth and your jaw kind of thing? It's really nice and helpful. And you can record, did you take any of these type of medications? Of course, you can add items, you can remove items, you can rearrange it. So usually when I was having them, I didn't have medication I could take. All right, and then it tells you, did you try any of these things? And again, I added some of my own here. I added red light treatment that I sometimes did, massage, charcoal for when I had my food triggers, and deliberate relaxations. And in the symptoms, you can add your own. There's all these different symptoms that can, be associated with your headache or migraine. Again, you can add a new one here. Oh, excuse me, I was burping a little bit there. You can remove some if you just need it simplified. And did you get something that came on before the attack? This really helped me pin down, like, I didn't realize I was getting a migraine, but I did have some alerts that I was getting a migraine, and once I started figuring out some of these, like one of mine was that I added into here was difficulty speaking. I would have trouble speaking different words or coming up, like I knew exactly what I was trying to say, but I just couldn't find the word for apples, kind of thing. So that I would mark and go, oh, I'm having a migraine attack, or I'm going to have one soon. I better take, steps to try and, make it less, or maybe head it off and stuff like that. And this is good to record, how much, what is it causing you to miss? And usually migraines, of course, make you miss out on a lot of things. So, and like some of the time, yeah, it was really hard for me to either fall asleep or wake up. Again, you can remove and add your own. So feel free to customize it there. Location, where did the migraine happen? You don't, if you didn't know where it was when it started or triggered, at least put where you are now, I think is a good one. It can help you. It could, sometimes I got it when I was playing my game, so I had this, custom one, planet side, kind of thing. So, it can help start, where is it associated with. And then with, triggers, if you don't know, at least put in something that you can guess, did you have alcohol, or were you having physical, exercise? Were you having anxiety that time? I sometimes did a lot of skip meals, so that, I had to sit down myself and actually make myself not have those skip meals. So, and for me, I did air pressure kind of thing. That was a lot of things. And again, you can type in anything you want here. Remove items. This is for women here. If any of this was coming... Oh, excuse me. Hold on. All right. And this is for women here. If this is applicable to you, then, that can be a trigger. So just be aware of it. Keep it in there. Let's see. And then if you want to go back and add anything, you can definitely do that. You can just... delete it, add it, add some notes in here, add your weather kind of thing. So I found it really, really helpful, and maybe later on I can dig up some of my old records so I can show you what it looked like for me, but I'm trying to back out here. Anyway, so thank you guys. I hope if you do suffer from migraines, or you suspect you suffer from migraines, and you do not know about this app, I really hope you take a look at it, because it really helped me to figure out where my migraines were coming from, what was triggering them, and stuff like that. Thank you very much for watching, and hope you enjoy. See you next time. Bye.